Hi Five Beacons, it's Marissa, your 2013 horse program leader, and I'm here today at Queen of Hearts Therapeutic Riding Center in wonderful Hoopa Valley, California, where we get to meet some furry friends of all shapes and sizes, just like this one here on my mask, who provide physical and mental therapy to people of all abilities. So movie magic, we're gonna jump over. Here's Miss Holly Wally. She's about a 20-year-old rescue horse who wasn't treated right by some people in her past, but through our program here, she has learned how to trust people again and loves to give love. She also loves to teach people how to ride her, and she also, yes, she wants to get out and play. She loves to go out and play and run around in the arena, don't you? She also likes to do scratches on the poles out there. Here's Miss Lucy, Princess Lucy to be exact, and she is our princess. She looks just like Carly, and she likes to hang out in our tack room where we keep all of our saddles. That's her castle. And she also likes to patrol the other horses' pens to make sure that they didn't leave any food behind. Don't ya? Here's Mr. Tiz Snazzy, who's a thoroughbred racehorse. He ran 13 races, and during his racing career, he ended up hurting his legs, didn't you? Oh, that's your nose. Yep, that's your nose. Hi. So he ended up hurting his legs and had to go through a big, intensive recovery period before he could be ridden again, huh? But he likes to teach people how to ride now. He's actually taller than me. He's about 6'3". Caspian, hey, nobody wants to see your booty, dude. Can you turn? Thank you. So this is Prince Caspian. Just like Lucy, he's a mini horse. And he likes to chase the other horses and get them to play tag with him. He's about 13 years old, and I'm in the process of teaching him new tricks. This here is Shamrock. He's a gypsy vanner, and he just had surgery on his foot, so he's recovering. If you look right there, you can see it all bandaged up, but he's in recovery right now. He's doing a lot better, and even though he's little, a full-size adult could ride him. That's what gypsy vanners are good for. Let's get this hair out of your face. There you go. Can you see better? Hi, Bo. This is Bo. He's also a racehorse, only he's an Arabian racehorse, so he's not quite as tall as Mr. Tiz, but he ran 29 races. So he ran more races than Tiz, and I like to call him Flappy Lips because there he goes, flapping his lips, flap, flap, flap. He is one of the softest horses I have ever pet, and right now he's recovering from a fractured hip. So we're gonna let him recover. Here's Miss Maggie May. She is a 16-year-old Missouri Foxtrotter. That's your nose. What is it with y'all and showing me your noses? Yes, it's a camera. Hi. So she loves to do trail rides, but she ended up developing arthritis in her back legs, and so she can't quite do the long trail rides anymore, but hopefully through our program here, she could teach other people how to ride. And we're gonna jump over. Here's Miss Candy. She is about an 18-year-old quarter horse, and she is the boss. Aren't you, Candy? You're the boss. And she gives kisses like that. Only she does it before every meal. She's hoping for food right now, so she's giving kisses. Yeah, you're the boss. Hi, campers. So we got Tiz Snazzy here, our off-the-track thoroughbred, and he's in what's called our cross ties. So he's got a lead line on either side of his face just so he can stand still while we go through and brush him up. Because he was turned out yesterday, and as you can see, he's got dirt all over him. We let him play in the sprinklers, so his booty's covered in all sorts of dried dirt and mud and everything. So, to groom a horse, we have our tack box. And what we're gonna start with is our curry comb and our hard bristle brush. So these bristles are nice and stiff, and they're gonna help flick all that dried dirt off of him. So Tiz, if you would stand so calm and nicely for me. Tiz is just a bit taller than me, so I do kind of have to go on my tippy toes a bit to get up on his back. And this just feels like a good massage to him. He's very curious as to what that camera's doing over there. I'm gonna give him a nice rub and scratching. You can see all the dust flying off of him. And then we're gonna take our hard bristle brush and we're gonna flick all this dirt and dust and loose hair up off of him to get his coat nice and shiny. All this dirt, look at that. source of dry dirt here. He had too much fun outside. Now I'd give him a bath, but I know as soon as I give him a bath, the first thing he's gonna do is go roll in the sand and get himself covered in more mud. So now that we got most of the dirt off of this side, we're gonna move on over to the other side of him. So he's cross-eyed. Hi! What's up? What's the scratchies? Yep, we're using these on you. You can see here, he's got some dried sweat, all this white here. That's all dried sweat on him. So we're gonna scrub and get all this dirt loose. All that dirt. Whew! Glad I have this mask on, all this dirt in the air. Flick it off. Still got a little more. Flick that off of him so he has a nice smooth coat again. There we go. Now after we've used our hard bristle brush to flick all of the dirt and loose hair off, we're gonna get our soft bristle brush, which can be used on his face. Nice smooth his face down and out. He likes it, it's a little rubs. And then it also smooths the rest of his hair down. So we can do long strokes down him. Get all his hair smoothed out, get any of the dust and dirt that we missed off of him. And we'll do the other side again. Lots of movement when you're cleaning a horse, especially when they're bigger than you. And this wind just keeps blowing it right back on him. Okay, so after we've tackled the majority of his body, we're gonna pull out, just like you and I, he uses a hairbrush for his hair. This here is called his forelock. It's kind of like our bangs, goes over his forehead. And we can just brush that out, smooth it out nice and neat. Look at you, handsome. And then we could do the rest of his mane. You know, this would be easier if you would bring your head down. You know I'm short, dude. He likes to have fun and make me work harder than I need to. Brush all this mane nice and down, smooth it out. It's got such a pretty mane when it's not all flying everywhere. The scratchies feel good. So when we get to a section that's all full of knots, like this back here is really knotty, we're gonna start at the bottom and get most of the knots out as we work our way up to the top, just so we're not pulling all of his hair out, because it doesn't feel so good to have your hair pulled while you're getting it brushed. There we go, that's a lot smoother. And now when we come back to his tail, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna make sure that we don't stand behind the horse, because standing behind the horse makes it a little difficult because they can't see me back there, and I want to make sure I'm safe and he knows exactly where I'm at. So I'm going to grab his tail, pull it off to the side, and I'm going to start at the bottom, getting all the knots out, and then work my way up. His tail is in pretty good condition and doesn't have many knots in it right now. I'll just brush it up, making sure I'm keeping an eye on him and seeing what he's doing. He's just having fun getting all prettied up. There we go. Look at that beautiful tail. Get a little bit up here. Looks like he's just scratching his tail on the rails. All right. Now that that's done, we're gonna do feet. So to clean a horse's foot, we use a hoof pick. And Tiz has his labeled with his name. He knows what's happening, so he's trying to move away from me. Yeah, that's your hoof pick. That's gonna clean your feet out. You approve? Alright. So we're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna pet him and let him know, hey, this is the foot I need. I'm gonna come down here, I'm gonna do a little squeeze here and be like, hey, can I have your foot? He's gonna pick it up and give it to me. He's got his horseshoe here, which we're gonna leave alone. We're just gonna pick all this dirt and stuff that he stepped in and clean it out. And then we're gonna let him put his foot down. Now for his back feet, they bend a little harder than the front feet, so they're a little more difficult to do. But I'm still gonna come to his side, let him know, hey, this is the foot I need. And I'm gonna reach down and see he automatically starts to give it to me. And he's got little pebbles in here, so we wanna get those pebbles out because that's not comfortable. Brush all this out. And none of this hurts, it's like cleaning out from under your nails. As long as you don't go too deep, it doesn't hurt. He's got a little pebble right here. There we go. Now this here is called the horse's frog. We got the horse hoof on the outside, we got the hoof ball, and then we got the frog here which provides some cushion. And make sure we get all of this cleaned out from around the frog, because that's the soft part of his foot that we want to make sure we keep safe. Put his foot down nice and gentle, and we move over to the other side. Always going around the front so he can see where we are. Hey buddy, does that feel good? Cleaning your feet out? Alright. And now just like the other side, I might come up here. Let him know this is the foot I want. Give him a little squeeze here saying, can I have it? And he picks it up for me. Because it feels good to get all this dirt and everything out of his foot. And like I said before, it doesn't hurt him. All it does is like cleaning out under your fingernails. Just like putting the horseshoes in. These are nails that hold the horseshoe in. But it doesn't hurt. It's just like the white part of your fingernail. So make sure that's all nice and clean. And he's ready for it to go down. Now this section here is a little tight, so I gotta ask him to move to the side. So I'm gonna tickle him here and say, side. Thank you. Let him know this is the foot I want. And he's already picking it up for me. Are you balanced? Okay. He had to get his balance. Get all these pebbles out. Yeah, rock there. We don't want that rock in there because that's gonna hurt him. All of this out. Over here too. There we go. That's a lot cleaner. Go ahead and put your foot down, Tiz. Are you being lazy? Huh? Alright. So that is how you groom a horse.